This video is going to show you how to fill in your data into the tables. The first way is to fill in each row individually with whatever number you choose. In this case, it's going to be 10 because every assignment is counted out of 10 complete points. In the next table, we'll show you how to fill in 3 columns and then mimic those columns throughout the rest of the table. So you will fill in your first 3 rows and then highlight the 3 rows and click on the lower right side of the last row, and a black cursor should show up. And then you drag that down until the last row you need filled, and it will automatically fill in the correct number. In this table, I'll just demonstrate again how to fill the first 3 rows and then mimic those throughout the rest of the table. And then once you have that, you can go back and forth with whatever you want the numbers to be. For this table, to calculate the total, we will use the sum function. To do so, you go beside the column where your total is, which would be C41, and you insert the equal sign and then type sum, S-U-M, which will produce the function with parentheses around it, and you will highlight these cells that you want to include in your sum and press enter, and this will give you a sum of the rows. It would be a good place to pause the video and attempt to fill out the rest of your tables on your own before watching, and you can check to see if you've done so correctly. To fill out the percentage column, we're going to use cell references. So you would, if typing in the actual number that appears in the cell, you will type in the cell, the individual cell, so that it doesn't matter if the number changes because the cell is referenced and not the individual number. So you want to start in the first percentage column and you equal sign B3 divided by C3, because the percentage will be the amount of points earned out of the total points available for each assignment, and then you want to continue that. But when you get to the lab 2 assignment, you want to go from B3 to B4 and divide it by C4, because you want to follow the row and the column assignments for each lab assignment. And then you want to fill out 3 of them And you can use the method we talked about earlier and highlight and drag down, and the cell references will copy down until lab 10. Continue doing this method until all of your percentage columns have been filled out. And then go back and add points so that you will be able to see a change in your then go back to your total columns, each total row, and go to column B beside each total row. So for the first one, it would be B13, and you want to use the sum function to find the sum of the points earned for each category. After completing these tasks, continue to the next video so that you can see how to incorporate a grading scale and how to calculate your final grade for the semester.